Learn from the past, excel in the present, and challenge the future.
Learn from the past.
Learn from the past.
Learn from the past.
Learn from the past.
My freshman year, I kind of fell in with a bad crowd, and I really didn't care if I graduated or not. I thought I was just going to work at McDonald's or something for the rest of my life. And then I came here, and TJ and Nels and David and all of the teachers pretty much changed my whole perspective on graduation and going to college and things like that.
When I first started here, like I said, I had a lot of behavior issues. I was really disrespectful to the teachers. I would yell at TJ.
The last semester of my junior year, I did end up dropping out for like the last semester. I just felt overwhelmed with like everything that was going on at my house, with my family. I was getting distracted by my boyfriend, and I just didn't feel like, no, I wasn't gonna graduate.
I messed up in the past, and we learn from our things, so we progress, and yeah, this school was fit for me, so I came here.
Actually, one of my good friends decided to get me motivated and said, hey, you gotta get your life together. You gotta start doing things for yourself, and pushed me into getting into school and bettering myself.
When I first came here, I just really didn't care. I was just always in trouble.
I got pregnant at a young age, so I had to take care of my son. Well, my family always told me, oh, well, why didn't you graduate? And my husband also was like, oh, we should go back to school.
My boy changed a lot of stuff, changed me in a lot of ways. I'm always there for him. He makes me think that I have to be there for the family.
So me and my husband decided to come back and finish, graduate, chose to be a good example for my son.
I've known TJ for several years. He's been coming to Costa Rica over 15 years, I guess, or so. And he brings his kids every year. I was doing online classes with Justice High back in Costa Rica. So that's why I came here to graduate.
I picked Justice because they offered me my high school diploma instead of just putting me through a GED program. So to me, the diploma sounded a lot more attractive than a GED.
Being the last grade that I finished was 9th grade, I was jumping in not really knowing what I was getting into, but they helped me get caught up, helped me understand everything. One-on-one with each teacher was paramount in getting me to where I needed to be.
Learn from the past, excel in the present, and challenge the future.
Excel in the present.
Excel in the present. Excel in the present.
All the teachers like really help you and support you, and they like push you to do better because they know you can do it even if you think you can't.
Like how much they actually want you to succeed. They actually push you, more than push you, they shove you to, get what you want. And I like that. That's the ambition that I'm looking for when I come to high school.
My first year here, Nels was probably my favorite teacher. He taught a creative writing class, and I really liked poetry. And he knew that I really liked it, so he'd always pick me to share my poems out loud because he knew I wanted to.
And David, he's more of the kind of guy that when you're upset, he tells a joke or something to make you laugh. So he's the guy that made me laugh.
TJ's always been there since my freshman year, just pushing me and knowing that I could do better. David.
The first day I got here, he made me feel welcome to it because it was a totally different thing.
TJ and Izzy and David, honestly, they're the ones who really motivate me.
And Alex is just always there as a support system for me.
TJ, he's done everything he could to make sure that I get into college and get the full ride. He was the one who pressed me to apply for scholarships. He took us out to Doane University and allowed us to visit the campus and shake hands and meet people.
Katrina, because she's one of the teachers that advocates for me.
I guess the one that's really grabbing me by the ear and pushing me out there is TJ, the main man himself. He's my favorite teacher, principal, professor, counselor, role model, big man teach.
Of course, David, being that he's the reason I'm here and I've gone this far. Nels, coach, teacher.
Probably the vice principal, Izzy. He used to give me rides to school every morning. We just have really long therapeutic talks on the way here, and he is just super cool. I really like him. And my teacher Alex also, she's always asking me what I need to be doing in order to stay on track and stuff.
I would say Nelson, because he stands out more because he's more like the funny type of guy.
Lizzie, he helped a lot too, and he motivated me to keep coming back. It's really different. I mean, I've never had another teacher go look for me and come back to school, you know, so that was awesome.
All the Justice High School staff has been supportive of me. Each one knows me on a personal level.
After my grandma died, I didn't come to school for a week. And then when I came in, all the teachers, Nels and David included, were all standing in a circle. And when they saw me, they were just like, come here. And they just gave me a hug. And that really stood out to me. And I always remember that moment because it made me feel like people cared and they understood about my situation.
I was making bad decisions and I really didn't see myself making it this far. And I really am proud of myself.
So I wasn't really ever paid attention to, or I mean, I always sat in the back of the class, and here I still sit in the back, but teachers always tell me to come sit in the front, you know, so they actually communicate with me and tell me where I gotta be and what I gotta do.
And now I feel more mature. I just think about my future all the time, and I want to be successful. That's all I think about, and I've changed a lot. I don't do what I used to do back then. I'm more focused on my life and my family's life.
My motivation right now is just making my mom proud, making sure that my brothers, because I'm the oldest of 4, so I want to make sure that they follow in my footsteps. I want to pave the right path for them.
The funnest thing I've done so far is just honestly come to school every day and just who I've met here and the friends I've created. It's been pretty amazing. That's one of the best experiences.
Okay, so what motivated me to come back to school was my son Dominic. He's gonna see that even though I had him at a young age, that it's possible to finish regardless of the situation. So, yeah, he's my motivation.
The most fun I had would probably be the business plan thing. We went into a contest where we had to come up with a business and we had to present it in front of all these business judges and they had to decide which one was the best. And TJ's the one that got me and all of the other students into it. And we ended up winning first place both times that we did it, and it was like a $5,000 reward. And we ended up winning. I'd say that was the most fun because I don't like talking in front of people, and it really helped me learn how to talk in front of an audience and be comfortable and know what to say. We each got $1,000, and I ended up helping my mom with some things and saving it for college and things like that.
I've definitely, learned how to lead by example and always make the right choices, but also be ready to follow when that's necessary as well.
Like, I used to be afraid to do things that I wanted to do because I was scared. And now I go after those things even though I'm afraid, and I face my fear and I end up doing really well.
Challenge myself every day because I know I can do more than I think I can.
Learn from the past, excel in the present, and challenge the future.
Challenge the future.
And challenge the future.
And challenge your future.
I'm looking forward to graduation because I want to see my mom in the stands looking at me getting through high school, just how she watched my older brother do it.
I'm literally 41 days away from graduating, and that is surreal to me that I'm going to be able to accomplish something that I never thought I'd get done. So it helps me realize that I can accomplish anything as long as I stick to it.
I originally dropped out when I was 17. Didn't really think I was gonna get back into school and get my diploma. So to get that opportunity is pretty amazing to me.
I mean, it feels really great. It just makes you want to smile.
I always thought I was gonna graduate, but then I got pregnant and things got harder, but I still pushed myself even though it was harder.
I'm so happy, I can cry. Yeah.
I won't have to feel bad that I never finished high school, and it makes me feel good that finally I have plenty of doors open for me. So
Yeah, I'm excited. I got another chance to come back to school and graduate so that way I can be a good example for my son.
knowing I can finish high school is knowing I could get through the very first part of my life.
Challenge the future.
Yeah, I never saw myself being able to go to college. Like if you would have asked me 2 years ago, I would have just said, I'm just trying to graduate, if that.
Going to Nebraska and looking at colleges with everyone else and TJ, that kind of really opened my eyes. I can actually go to school for something I care about and get a career in that field.
I really just want to travel. That's what my whole life is based on. I want to see the whole world. But I know that's really hard to afford when you don't go to college and stuff. So mostly I just want to go to college so that I can afford to make really awesome memories.
I want to study biology and possibly double major in marine biology because I really love animals and I want to go into animal conservation.
Well, I want to go to college and get a degree in management.
You know, I want to get my business degree. I want to open my own businesses.
I want to be a director of like movies and stuff.
I want to help people, whether it's like in the medical field or being a therapist or something. I feel like I can really make a difference.
Yeah, I want to be a gym teacher and then to coach football. So.
My plans after graduation is to go to college and study sports medicine, where I can be a basketball coach or a football coach.
So I want to go to college to be a neonatal nurse. So that should be fun. Yeah.
Justice has helped me get into dental assistant. So after this, I'm gonna have a career doing that.
Like I said, I'm in college now, so later on, hopefully I get my license and stuff and bring my company up. That's all I'm thinking about right now, is being successful in life.
In the future, I want to see myself be the first person to graduate college from my family.
I want to go to Metro University, get an aerospace engineering degree there that they offer.
My plans are to go to the Westminster campus of Front Range.
I'm planning on attending Ottawa University in Kansas.
I will be attending Doane University in the fall, and I will be a cheerleader there. And I will study to be a lawyer.
I got accepted into Metro University, so that's pretty exciting.
Currently I have a full ride scholarship to Doane University, and I'm not too sure what I'm going to major in yet, but eventually I want to go to law school and I plan on doing some reserve military as well.
Learn from the past.
Excel in the present. Challenge the future.